All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk, and today we're coming back at you with some more Darksiders 3 goodness. Later on, we will be continuing our playthrough of Warhammer 40k Mechanicus, both of which we are right in the thick of things. However, right at the beginning, we have got a message here from Jasper during the intro, who said, "Hey Muck, I know you already saw my post on Twitter, but I just wanted to make sure you knew how much I appreciate you putting out all the wonderful rating resources. Since my runs are no requirements, any class build experience level, we had to change the strategies a bit to make up for bad DPS. Yeah, I feel you there. It's thanks to you and Teapot's encouragement and content I am getting casual players for Legendary Armor and Rating." That's awesome. That is awesome. And, thank you for the bits and for letting me know. That is good to hear. I know many times I've been in a raid and been trying to teach people how to do gliding on Gorseval and had many people in chat like, "What? Gliding? What are you talking about?" And I'm like, yeah, this is what you have to do if you don't have a minimum of amount of DPS. Some people have been like, "I've been ready for years. I've never seen this before." So I know what you're talking about. Good evening, Monk. I do have a question. Have you ever tried Elder Scrolls Online? I have, yeah. Here, let me switch scenes here. How many hours did I try it for? Nope, that's Skyrim. I've played 124 hours of it. It doesn't feel like I played that much. I tried a lot of different characters, so I didn't get super far with any one character. But yeah, I played 124 hours of ESO. I honestly, like, not to like rag on the game, it just wasn't for me. It didn't appeal to me that much. It kind of felt like a false bill of sale. Like I'd almost been lied to. Like, how can I explain this? All right, so Skyrim, they really boast that in the Elder Scrolls games, they really boast that do whatever you want. You could be a full plate wearing character and be a wizard and shoot spells, like shoot lightning and stuff like that, right? However, in that game, it's like you got that freedom, but very quickly you learn that like the heavy plate armor has bonuses to melee damage, and the cloth armor has bonuses to LE damage. So you need to wear the cloth robe if you want to be a wizard. Like it's like the freedom is almost a lie. Like everything in the open world is interactable. You could steal a spoon. You could do all kinds of stuff, which sounds amazing, but after like level 4, it's like the weight of the items you can steal is not worth the pennies they are worth, and it's just like from that point on in the game, you just don't pick up anything like that anymore. So it felt like just some of those freedoms were just like not real when you got past the earliest of the early game. But yeah, that's just my thoughts of it. I remember as someone who enjoys pet builds and summoning builds, I tried Necromancer in that game, and although they have a very creative take on necros in that game, I was really disappointed by the fact that the necro in that game was a tank and hardly a summoner at all. Wait. There we go. What is this? So yeah, I know some people love it, and I'm definitely not trying to, hold on, Benchy's talking. I'm not trying to change their mind to match my opinion or anything like that. I'm just, explaining what I went through when I tried the game. I remember I tried the summoner for a while, and you only have like 4 or 5 buttons on your interface bar, so after you have filled those slots, there's not much other customization it felt like I could do. I also, let's see, we got a portal there, and we've also got a passage over here. Let's check here first. I don't know if that portal's one way.
Make an exit, literally.
After I got those few skills, it felt like I had nothing to look forward to. And then I remember I leveled the Necro up, and I was disappointed to see it wasn't a summoner. I heard that Druid could summon some animal stuff, so I paid like $15 or something for the DLC to get Druid, leveled it up I played it for hours to unlock the bear, got the bear, and it's like the bear's auto attacks do 1/10 of the damage of a melee attack. It was like, it was only there for its utility, not for its like damage or tankiness or anything like that. It was really odd. So I just remember being disappointed in like all the classes that I ended up trying, and then I gave up on it. Large Lurcher Cluster. Sliver of Adamantine for weapon upgrades. Wait, is that an enemy? Oh, hello. Okay, we have woken these guys up somehow. Alright, is that everybody? I think so. One of the biggest things that turned me off ESO was that most of the beginner's guides started with what add-ons to install. I never really looked at beginner's guides or anything like that. What was another thing? Oh, I remember there was a few weird time sinks in the game. Like, if you get a horse, you have to like have it in the stables for like 100 days to get the max speed that everybody else has. Just some of the systems were very disappointing. This is not good. I have got so much stuff in the rooms hitting me right now. Ah. Okay, I think this is the last archer. And then I can just focus on the other stuff with some privacy. You know what, let's do this and call the tornadoes to help out, and then go back to fire mode. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Oh, man. Oh, really? I did dodge. But it didn't move me far enough away. And then on top of that, that blow one-shot me. And I had another healing crystal, but I didn't use it because I was over half health. I didn't think I needed to use the last one. Oh, man. Hi, Mugachat. Hey, Giraffe Lore. What's up, buddy? I do remember people selling vampire bites. Oh, yeah, I never got to the part of the game in ESO that had vampire stuff. That's kind of funny, though. Do you plan on trying hard mode, Harvest Temple Challenge mode when it comes out? Yes. I would still like to, like, I would hate for my guide making to end now. I would still like to get a kill on Cantaan Overlook CM so that I can make a guide on it. But I, quite honestly, need to find 9 good people. Ah, come on, jump up! Okay. Now we just got this fella, who is the parry machine. Let's see these after. Oh, there we go. Ah, that was kind of a waste. I didn't realize he was so low on health. But yeah, there was one day I spent like an hour and a half. There's been like one day I spent an hour and a half on Cantaan Overlook, CM, and we got to phase 4 of 5. And then another day that we spent like 2 hours on it, and we got to phase 4 of 5. And both times, you know, I just grabbed the best people I could find from chat, and then that's it. But I don't really, I don't have like an A team to just call upon, you know, when it like content like that comes out. So I'm just kind of working with what we got here. And the people I had were more than good enough to be able to handle, like I would say like 90% of the raids in the game. But it wasn't enough of that. God, okay, dodging backwards is not enough movement. Can I just do this and be dangerously cheesy? Ho ho! Finally got him. Oh my goodness, that wasn't even a boss. Still using the LA build on hard, attempting the CM versions. Aren't challenges supposed to be challenging because that was too much? Yeah, no, like, you're not wrong at all. So, I want to make clear, I wasn't complaining. I'm not screaming nerf the CM or anything like that. Like, I don't think it should have come across that way. I was just saying that I didn't have a challenge mode capable team ready that's able to handle that. Like, up until this point in Guild Wars 2, the challenge modes that are in the game, compared to other MMOs I've played, like Mythic Rating and WoW, they're kind of a joke. They're fun, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, Mythic Rating was so difficult, it was no longer fun. Unless you just love just the thrill of just, you know, the adrenaline rush of finally getting it down after like 30 hours of attempts. Like, but Guild Wars 2 challenge modes compared to that are kind of just whatever. Like, the fact that, you know, you don't have people forced to play certain, like, the top DPS build because otherwise you won't make the enrage timer is a big thing of it. Like, you have so much flexibility in Guild Wars 2 because you have a lot more freedom to do whatever because the bosses are more lenient. That said, we're actually getting bosses in the game that are more challenging than anything we've had so far. I am in no way saying that they should nerf that. You know, if this is just some small little thing that only 1% of the player base really wants to do, but they really want it, yeah, sure, let them have that. That's totally fine. I would wish they would up the rewards. The rewards of the CM strike missions are just absolutely pathetic. Like, I, for example, have done 2 of the CM strike missions of the 3 available. I'm never going to go back and do them again. You got like 2 gold. 2 gold and 1 LI for hours of work. So, yeah, I think they should keep it right how it is right now, but up the rewards.
We horsemen are defined by a great many things. Our mission, our gifts.
Should I drop down and get that?
And our solitude. For so long, I cannot even remember. Rampage was my only companion.
Oh, she's talking about her dead horse.
Forget it. The horseman is not defined by the horse.
Okay, we've got some updrafts here. We could use the lightning form to ride those if we need to. That's the problem with GW2. The actual hard content has bad rewards compared to anything else found in the Overland zones. Not all of it, not all of it. For example, like raids, if you're in a group that is just like able to tear through raids, you know, just one-shot everything, it's quite profitable. Plus you just get ascended stuff that just drops. The issue is that, CM raids, well, the first time you clear a CM raid, okay, there's 1, 2, 3. The first time you clear a CM raid, you get like, I don't know, 30 to 50 gold worth of stuff, but then after that, there's like no more big rewards for it. So it's just like, you in terms of that, you do the CM raids maybe one time. But unless you find it really fun, then, you know, do it as many times as you want. Alright, let's try fire. Oh, an item fell out of it. Okay, fire it was. Large Archer Cluster. I don't actually know if there's fall... Well, it's like if you fall for more than a certain distance, it'll like just say that it'll just teleport you back and you take a ton of damage, but that was a safe enough drop. Okay, so there's chains I can swing on and go over there if I want to. Which means I could probably swing back too. So let's take a look. Alright, so there's a room over there. And there's that stuff over there. This is kind of one way. Alright. The rewards for CM strikes, normal strikes do need to be increased with the same increase of anything else released EOD. I agree with that statement. To take Icebird Saga strikes, very profitable for a few minutes of work, and they can be done daily. EOD strikes gives less rewards than the IBS strikes. And they're weekly instead of daily.
What is
very, very strange.
Probably something new to kill.
Okay, I feel like we're making progress here, so hold on. Let me go check that other room. Oh man, I'm having that issue. You guys ever play a game and you're trying to figure out which way is not the way of the main objective so that you can do all the side stuff without missing anything? That's me right now. I'm like, all right, which thing here is not important? I need to do that first. That's how I'm playing for right now. Okay, purple wall. We need a purple bug to break that. There's not one nearby. Okay. All right. I do get it. I'll do either Blade Hideout, J Junkyard, or their dailies, but won't touch EOD strikes. Otherwise, I just happily do it 3 of them. Yeah, like, I enjoy doing the strikes. I think they're fun content. IBS and EOD, but it's kind of a bummer doing the EOD once a second time within a week just because of what we were talking about.
Oh, they're adorable.
In what realm is this considered adorable?
Perhaps that's an overstatement, but it is innocent.
Nothing in this world is innocent.
Do I hit it? So it's a platform that you punch it and it moves you.
At least your adorable monster served a purpose.
Harsh, even for you, mistress.
Harsh. Whoa.
Insect!
Took a bit of damage there. Found my way back to ESO with a buddy because really there's something else to do. New World died, kind of lost our too much of our schedules. Yours is nothing left we want to do, but it's kind of like the only EODs grow interesting in the X-Max probably. Are you guys only in the market for an MMO specifically? You know what? I'm just going to do this, because I mucked up the dodge there. Havoc mode! Let's throw a big old tantrum. Alright, end it early, end it early, end it early, end it early. Save what we got left. Guild Wars 2 Dragon Bash begins this Tuesday. I'll need to send out a little tweet to remind people I have a guide for that. Full Kratos mode, yep. It was required too much attention, so I started playing all and focus on other games I could play at the same time. I've been really enjoying Lost Ark on my spare time. Lost... I was reading the words Lost Ark in chat. No, that is a lie. I have not been enjoying Lost Ark. Last Epoch, a different game that begins with L. I've really been enjoying Last Epoch in my spare time. No, I have not touched Lost Ark since the beta. Entering the bone... It's the bone zone! Oh, there's the church up there. I'm below the church. Oh. The game's loading. This has happened twice before. If we just give it, like 10 to 20 seconds, it should unlock. Do you play games like Factorio? I did greatly enjoy Factorio. I played it on stream up until the point where we launched the rocket. And then I kept playing a bit off stream for a bit. But it got, like, almost too easy. I was just, like, sitting in the middle of the base and having, like, drones constantly expand the base for miles and miles and miles. And I didn't have to do anything anymore. It got very, very easy at the end there. I almost wish the bugs got stronger and stronger, so it was more like, you know, StarCraft or something while being Factorio at the same time. Would have been fun. Let's see. Is there anything in the shop I need before I just do level ups? Not really, no.
This will be fun for both of us.
I still have nightmares, the horrible Wonder Wheel you made at Factorio. I don't regret trying that. Like, the issue was, the game logic was not the same as what my logic was. So I had this idea. Hold on a second. I have to show this. Let me open Paint here. Okay, so really quickly, we had a box, a box, a box, a box, and then we had a mechanical arm that would go from there to there, and then there to there, and then there to there, and then there to there. So it was the stuff was constantly getting passed around in a circle. And then we had, like, you know, some big machinery over here connected to this box, and machinery over here connected to this box, and big machinery over here connected to this one. And my logic was that, you know, the item at the top of the box would get moved, and then the item at the bottom of the box would get moved, and then new items get put on top. So eventually, everything in all four of these boxes would be getting passed around in circulation. And all of these machines would have access to everything in all of these boxes. That was my logic. However, Well, the way it worked is they just constantly, like, you know, put this item on top, take the top item, put this item on top, take this item, put this item on top. They were just passing around one thing. So they were all full of stuff, but they were just taking the very top item and just passing it in a circle. And so because they always pulled from the top, all the factories were failing. All of them were failing. It didn't work at all. And I was like, why not? And of course, the Factorio veterans in my chat were like, you're killing us, Muck. You're killing us. They did not like my logic.
Easier on
And to this day, I say it was a good idea. I didn't realize how dumb the machines were.
horseback. Too soon.
Again, you're here to watch, not to speak.
Oh, I'm here for much more than that.
Is dying on your agenda?
A threat.
I haven't decided yet.
Whoa! There's a big lad over there. How is a skeleton fat? Oh boy, he coming. Dang, boy, he's thick. Woo. He's not fat, just big boned. Never before has that statement been more true. Alright. We got two little fellas and one guy I've never fought before coming. I tried to dodge that, but the dodge went off after the swing animation. So still got hit. Oh, there's like a summoner monster over there. He's like making the little dudes. All right, let's try to pull this guy back. Okay. We're full on healing crystals, so I'm gonna use one. At least you figured it out that way. It took me an hour before I realized that my research wasn't advancing because all the research beakers would get passed around like volleyballs. Yeah. I mean, you can make a research, you know, potion... Is that guy gonna fall on attack? I bet he will. A research kind of potion assembly line thing, but not in the way I described. Gotta run. Good night to the stream, everybody. Good night, Benchy. Have a good one, buddy. Alright, this is another one of those adorables.
I'm never letting that one down.
On the contrary, it may prove useful.
Can't break any of that. How do we get to the other side of this factory thing? Oh,